Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about Muslim by choice one more time. Let's see his post, and it says breaking news. Nabeel Qureshi's widow got jungle fever and marries an African dude. Any white person who marries a black person has a jungle fever according to Muslim by choice. This is the level of Muslim by choice, and it's not just his level. If you look at the number of likes versus the number of dislikes here, 172 likes, 172 likes. What do you think is happening? You know how many comments are there? 582 comments, 172 likes. I can't see any dislike. Can we hide dislikes? I don't know. And if we cannot hide dislikes, it seems like there are no dislikes. I'm going to show you a comment because he, till yesterday, had pinned this comment and now he has unpinned it. So let me show you this comment. The comment comes from the wall comment. Okay. And he says, I see a lot of comments suggesting that this post be taken down. But try to remember what Nabeel said and did while he was alive. He claimed to be Muslim while he was actually an Ahmadiyya. Ahmadiyyas do believe in the same Quran and same Muhammad, FYI. A lot of Sunnis do not take Ahmadiyyas to be Muslims, but they claim themselves to be Muslims. So Nabeel was not doing a hypocrisy. He was claiming what Ahmadiyyas claims themselves to be. And he was very open from his first testimony till the last. He never lied about it. Anyhow, let's read the next point. Nabeel lied over and over again about this past religion. No, he did not lie. He did not lie. He told almost in every stage show that he was Ahmadiyya, even in his book, but never publicly acknowledged his Ahmadiyya faith to my knowledge. Now this guy is trying to fix it by saying to his knowledge, then did he actually read his book? In his live show on stage, Seeking Allah Finding Jesus, that you can watch on YouTube, an audience member explicitly asked a question and he proclaimed it openly as well over there that yes, he is Ahmadiyya. So nowhere he tried to hide this fact. Let's read next. His book was titled Seeking Allah Finding Jesus. That's what I was saying. Which we know is misleading. Now, if he has studied that book, in that book, he describes himself to be an Ahmadiyya. Why is he lying? So, if this book was misleading, then he has read this book. And if he has read this book, then this part goes down the drain. Nobody forced him slander Islam when he converted to Trinitarian Christianity. Who said anybody forced him? Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that he wasn't forced. He was not slandering. He was showing the true face of Islam, which is written in the Sunni Kutub. But he did so for fame and money. He did so for fame and money. So every Muslim apologist, Ali Dawa, Shabir Ali, Zakir Naik, Yasir Qadi, every Muslim scholar who says anything about Christianity are actually doing it for fame and money. They are actually doing it for fame and money by the same very logic that he used. by the same very logic that he used, because they are slandering Christianity, hence they are doing it for fame and money. Nothing more, nothing less. Nabil chose to align himself with two Christian apologists, Ravi Zacharias and David Wood. We we now know Ravi was a pathological liar and sexual deviant. David Wood continues to mock Islam, Muslims, and our Holy Quran. He ate pages of Quran. He and his catwalks all over the Quran. Nabil was no saint. So in the last two lines, he did not said anything about Nabil. Let's read next. Neither were his mentors. Nabil is dead now, but his apostasy still negatively affect the Muslim community to this day. Thank you, Nabil, for your work. Even though when I was a Muslim, I would hate an ex-Muslim, but thank you for your work, your effort, that even though that you are dead for so long, still because of your work, people are leaving this filthy cult of Muhammad. Thank you so very much for your work. Next he says, how many Indian, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Muslim left Islam based on Nabil's lie and manipulation? He never lied about anything. He never manipulated anything. He told the truth. Nabil, thank you for your work. Since he made himself an enemy of Islam, should we forget the ramification of his apostasy and let them be because he's dead? I think not, but that's just my opinion. So in this whole paragraph where he placed so many lies and so many accusations, none are on the wife of Nabil, who is a widow right now, who married a nice black dude, and they claimed it to be jungle fever. And they claimed it to be jungle fever. Yes, there are some good Muslims who does not follow Muhammad and his saying. That is fine. They are good Muslims. So they wrote comments there, Muslim by choice, saying that you should remove this post. Yes, there are some good Muslims who are not following Muhammad, because that's what Muhammad said in Tirmidhi 38. This is Tirmidhi, Al-Tirmidhi Hadith number 38. Okay. And it says, Allah Messenger, peace be upon him, said, Allah created Adam when he had to create him, and he struck his right shoulder, and there emitted from it white offsprings, as if they were white ants, white people. He struck his left shoulders, and there emitted from it black offsprings, as if they were charcoal, black people. He said to those who had been emitted from the right shoulder, means white people, for paradise, and I do not mind. They are for paradise, for heaven. Then he said to those who has been emitted from his left shoulder, the black people. They are for hell, and I do not mind. They are for hell. That's what Muhammad's hadith is saying. And the narrator is Abu Darda. Mishkat 119. Abu Darda reported God's messenger, Allah messengers, as saying, God created Adam when he created him, and struck his right shoulder and brought forth his offspring white like white small ants, white people. And he struck his left shoulder and brought forth his offspring black as though they were charcoal, black people. Then he said to the party on the right side, to paradise and I do not care, white people, go to paradise. And he said to the party in the left shoulder, to hell and I do not care, go to hell, I don't care. Ahmad also transmitted it, and the hukam is sahih. It is Sahih. Asnad are Hasan. So it is Sahih with Hasan Asnad. So the grade is Sahih with Asnad as Hasan. Not bad, right? That's the racism of Muhammad. Let me now go to another book, Ash-Shifa of Qadi Iyad. Okay, this is a translation. The judgment of the Sharia regarding someone who curses or disparages the Prophet. One of the most important point in this book is Ahmad ibn Sulaiman, the companion of Shahan, said, anyone who says that the Prophet was black should be killed. You already know from Bukhari to Tirmidhi, from so many other locations, Prophet Muhammad's armpits were white, his thighs were white, his legs were white, his face was white. Everything of Prophet Muhammad was white. I think if we cut open Muhammad, even his heart would be white instead of red. That's how much whiteness of Muhammad was mentioned. So he said it clearly. Anyone who says that the Prophet was black should be killed. Don't you see the racism here? If you still do not see the racism here from Muhammad, let's look back. Muslim by choice. Nabeel Qureshi's widow got jungle fever and marries an African dude. And marries an African dude. 172 likes, 584 comments. I can't see dislikes. And that's Islam, the true representative of Islam. Thank you guys. God bless you. Spread the video.